This one started, and we are underway from Arrowhead. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7. Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate Dalvin alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, 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 check.
Well, he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We ain't giving up nothing with that. Check 4, check 4, check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch the twist, watch the twist. Check 15, check 15.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Check the backer, check the backer.
On third down, Jackson, incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Go. Go. Say.
And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line.
Check 99.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Shoot.
43-yard line.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shit.
On 2nd down and 4. Jackson, they go screen. This is Ingram. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Big gap. 36.
Here's Snead as they run the jet sweep. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Watch twins.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Alert 3. You got take.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
2nd down and goal. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But now it's 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Shit. Check. Hot. Slam. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Matchbox, light, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 85 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to... And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes taking it in. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That's one they certainly wish they had. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the...
Drop deep. Switch. Show it up.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now. But he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his second touchdown here in this first half. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. 49, check 49, check 49. Shoot. Check. Hey, watch it.
Here's Jackson to throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Kill. Out. Check, crouch. Check 26. Zoom.
Jackson from the shotgun. He uncorks it for Snead. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
You better be afraid of me. It's free. Watch the safety creep. Kill. Check.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
66. Go it high. Easy. Check.
Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Get ready. Get ready. Bang, 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 bang. 25, check 25, check 25. 53's the mic, 53, check 53.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darren Lee picks it. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Under the yellow.
Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. 48, Mike, 48. Watch the curve.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Yellow.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. He'll have a first down past the 40. Muscles by at the 25. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
56. Here I come. Hey, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Jackson to throw on third down. It's complete to Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And he's across the 40. 3 extra yards to the 43. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens, they claw one back.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Quick edge, quick edge.
15. Hey, 57. There's Alex.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check. Fresno. Will, kill.
Running right, this is Ingram. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. 66, pull it, ha! Mike is 59, Mike to 59. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Sponge. No. Watch the edge. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got some space here. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable.
Let's get in there, Harry. Check nickel.
They'll try and run with Ingram. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 84 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, It puts so much stress on your defense, trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find it, and he did there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But it's going to be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Single, 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 single. Deuce, 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 deuce. Check, check, check. Trot, trot.
Throwing again. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
You can't block me. You can't block me. That's it. Mike 56. Mike 56. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Yellow.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running play.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we went at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Jackson to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They toss to Ingram, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 11 now, Jackson, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. On 1st down, Ingram. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to... The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL.